Time in the second quarter, we came back in the game. Went down two in the half. We were down 9, 11 in the fourth quarter. Right, came back to the game. Went up three. Like we played good basketball, but sometimes just unfortunate, you know. And the other team makes good plays down the stretch. But overall, we scored 114 points, 115 points. We played good basketball, so hopefully you can take that from this game and carry it over to the next one.
What have you liked about Brook rolling the way that he has been?
He's more of a threat. He's more of a threat. Obviously, he's going to space the floor. He's one of the best bigs in the league doing that, but gotta mix it up. You know, like sometimes got to roll, sometimes you got to space the floor. But he's such an incredible basketball player. He's so smart that he knows when to pick and choose and when to do each. But majority of the time, especially when the big is trying to play up that much and kind of hedging, he's wide open in the backside. And then he can come in, shoot his floater, which I think is very, very efficient, or he can read the weak side, the cutter, if the guy cuts, or throw the ball in the corner. But we need him to do both. In transition, I think it's more of a space time, but pick and roll, I think is more of a roll.
How much do you feel like Torian has kind of grown in his confidence in that triple handoff with you? It feels like your confidence in him has grown, but I guess just him, kind of the decisions he's making and what he's been able to do in that triple handoff.
I feel very comfortable, very, very comfortable with him. We talk about it all the time. But the most important thing I think with Torian is that he's decisive. Like when he comes out of the handoff, it's either he's going to turn the corner or it's either if the guy goes under, he's going to shoot it. Like it's going to be decisive. If he doesn't have it, then he's going to throw it right back to me to the post. Like he doesn't take a second to think. He just knows what he's going to do. So that makes our offense more efficient. It makes my thought process even more clear. You know, on what I'm going to do, if I'm going to roll, if I'm going to pop. But yeah, my confidence also is growing a lot with all the players, GT, AJ, Kevin. But with TP, for sure, it's been more efficient lately.
Doc had said this is a game that could haunt in a way, because I mean it is part of, you're in the playoff race with these guys, going to come back and forth with maybe home court, the 4 or 5, kind of like last year. At this stage of the season, how do you look at games like this? Like, is Saturday that much more important because you win with tiebreaker? You can have that over them, or is it still just game to game and you can't really think about?
It's game to game. When Saturday comes, we'll think about Saturday. I can't play Saturday today, and I cannot prep for Saturday today. When Saturday comes, I'll prep for Saturday morning. But we have Thursday, right? Thursday.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday. Yeah, we got Thursday. I think we play the Lakers at home. Try to get back on track. Try to get a win. That's pretty much it. And when Saturday comes, we don't think about Saturday. Obviously, they're a team that we might face in the playoffs, and if we have home court advantage, will be nice, but it won't be the end of the world. We had home court advantage last year. We lost.
The defensive play with 3.9 seconds left. I guess just when you see them kind of come out in that alignment, I know it's a play they ran in the playoffs a couple times, different times. How kind of prepared were you for them to line up like that and start kind of running at you?
I know the play there. I ran the play in the playoffs. I think it was game 6, game 5, game 6. Here in Indy, it's a play for you to get it full head of steam, go downhill, try to make something happen. But I think there was a miscommunication on our coverage. He was able to get to the corner and knock down an incredible shot. Gotta give him credit. That's pretty much it.
How tough is that defensively for you? Because he's pinned up against the boundary, your wingspan. You know what I mean? Just, I guess, as that moment's happening, is that, I don't know if there's anything more you could have done. I guess, how did you sort of view the way that actually played out in front of you?
There's nothing more that you can do in that play. It was a foul, as we saw on the replay. it's either you take a step back and you let him shoot it, or you try to make the stuff as possible for him. Because now think about it, maybe I should have taken a step back, because even if he had made it, we will still go to overtime. But defensively, there's nothing more that you can do. You just right there in front of him. He makes an incredible shot. Just gotta give credit.
Obviously, 3.4 is not a ton to go full court. Just, I guess, then what are you looking for? What were you? I mean, obviously, you want to get a shot up. So just how did that play out
That's
for you?
pretty much it. I just want to get a shot off. Looking at Dame, they were face guarding him. There was a guy behind him. Throw the ball to TP, give it out back. I think I should not take the ball out, because we lost like a second there. I feel like if I had one more second, I was able maybe to get closer and shoot it too, or maybe get to the rim, because I can get from the free throw line to the basket in 3 seconds. But I took the ball out, so kind of lost a second there. But at the end of the day, my thought process was just try to get the shot up, and I did. Did not went in. You just gotta live with it.
I think you guys' shooting percentage ended up pretty good on the night, but you have those 15 turnovers. It felt like a number of things that they've done to you guys in the past. What did you feel like from a taking care of the ball perspective you guys did wrong, or I guess could have done better?
For sure, if you have 50 turnovers, you can take care of the ball better. But at the end of the day, I feel like overall we play good basketball, man. Like, we were twice down, maybe I feel like 9 or 11 points.